came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I told no risk. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They LA, they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's my savings,
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage.
playing skills, you did. All on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, all on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, all on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, all on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch, they saying you switch you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I told no risk. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They LA, they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not saving, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, call on the wrist, watch out for this. I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Antonio Marshals and the Mexico City Golden Eagles. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59. I know you ain't got it.
Lee Griffin.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah. Slam.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Let's go.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Two times. We got three, fellas. We got
Five.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
The last
50,
run good
plant.
for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Nixon will try the right side. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Let's go.
Back to Mixon on first down. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I don't think you got it, son. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Get.
Now Joe Mixon. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ready.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Ready.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
70.
All runs on this drive so far.
Go.
It's 1st and 10.
Shoot.
Now they try the right side here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's go, boys.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
No.
Mixon with a first down carry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
There we go.
Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. The touchdown giving them the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through the open week, but a good start here.
And just think about everyone around them, everyone around the organization. When you lose headed into that open week, everyone's cringing because you don't have a chance to get on the horse and ride it again for at least 2 weeks. Well, they were able to take that time, use it constructively, and now they're back in form.
And And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. You might get the flag. Be a long day for you. Kill, kill, kill.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, 50.
Now it's Jackson.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Yeah, baby.
Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
That's good for a Mexico City 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Tighten up, tighten up. 22, jet, Bubba. 22.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Ready, go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's
15
go.
yards on the play, 1st down.
Go.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
At the 47-yard line.
Hey, check. Mike, 50. 50. You must be getting check off.
To throw is Jackson.
Slam.
Towards the end zone for Brown. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. As they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
That ties the game. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Ready? 60 or.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Lee Trevor.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Callahan. Now they go screen. It's complete. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
He wasn't ready.
You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
And to give this time to the tailback.
It's run.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Down. 8, read. Pilot, 64, weak.
Let's go. Calm crouch. Who that? Check.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 51. Watch the out. Mike 51.
To throw on second down. Callahan. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On the set.
52, Mike 52. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's
Second
go.
quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On third down, Mixon. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing it started in the offseason. Third downs important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13.
I'm coming.
Operating from the gun. Callahan into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. I got it.
The 17-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Go. Don't get nervous. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Here's Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Hey, check Mike 21. Hey. 21, check Mike 21. Coming for you. Get on that.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. The catch made by Miller. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, watch the slant. Hayward. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Push him back. You're out. Push him back. Go. Cheers. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Zoom. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Ready to break.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guaranteed head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Danny. Hey, check 24. Squeeze. Hey, watch edge. Watch the right.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And some room to work. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 39, Jackson, the attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Let's go.
16 yards, a first down.
in your feelings.
Let's go.
Check 13. Check 13. Check 50. Pick the edge. Come. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
They'll run on first down. Bell. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 20.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy. 50's the mic. Hey, check Mike 50.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson, he's going to let it go. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Look at me. Go. Hit it.
Second and 13. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Come on,
and it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch the screen. Check 37.
Leo.
We got double up.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike, check.
Lee Griffin.
Looking to throw. Callahan. And the throw there going to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On now, Kaiser, the punter, sending it away. Fielded just inside the 30. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check. Kenny Webber. Check three. Check net. Kill. Same on.
Now Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the set. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hut. Pause. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Pick me up. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I'm coming.
Jackson on first down. Caught here by Bell. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. All day. Wide, get wide. Ready, go.
Throwing is Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And his guys have taken the lead.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Baby, let's go. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
I'm going to come back to you. Check 55.
Again, it's Mixon. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll give it here to his running back. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
Ready?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Let's go.
On 4th down, Callahan. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
Antonio, first down.
Let's go
The
now.
drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
I'm coming after
Bravo.
you. I'm coming after you.
Get it.
Back to throw. Callahan nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front.
Down.
Nowhere to go with the
90
football.
Wolf.
Down he goes.
Hey.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Rock it. Hey, Haywood. Yes.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike's
Go on. Ready?
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Callahan.
Kill.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check. Blue draw, quickly. Watch safety creep. Watch safety.
Go.
Safety.
You're out. Switch. Kill.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Bravo.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Hey, defense.
Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
H3. Mike 2.
Check Mike 21.
Hot seven.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
You can't block me. You can't.
Jackson now. This will be caught by Brown. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Tucker's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run the offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's 2nd and 8. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Crunch.
25.
On the run, it's Mixon. Accelerating, and off he goes. 20. Touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
It's just off.
Mike 9. Hey, we got to seal. We got to seal.
3 buzz. Hatchet. Hatchet. Showing eight. Showing. Go. Big edge.
Throwing now is Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 30, 10, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Pick up the ball. Alert flare.
Hey, Echo.
Mike, check.
2nd and 4.
Bandit.
He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the home team here, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And now it's off to the airport for a date with Customs and a long flight north to the U.S. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.